Hi everyone, so today I am doing Jelena's Climb. This is the first quest of 3. So our main objectives are 30 tiles of stone road, 24 glass panes, 12 coats, and then optionally, but we will try and do it, 25 stones, 80 and satisfy happiness. And we've got a limit of 80 days. So let's jump into Valley Draft. Right, so let's check out this mission. Unlock the stone road. Right, so they're going to be cold. So let's sort out the cold first. We put a bonfire here. It's quite central. Let's get 2 people sorting that out. And then that needs to stay in from the fire yard, I believe. Right. So that's 2 people doing that. So we've got stone here. Lots of stones over there. There's a kitchen, a market, clay pit. And there's houses there. We've got 1 homeless. And then we've got 2 sets of beet fields. So we need, for the coats, we need a trapper's hut. So we'll add that next. So I'll free this person up once the bonfire's built. And then we've got food and warmth sorted. So we will need also a lumberjack, and we will need a trapper. So let's put the trapper on. Let's put it over this. This is our food area. I'm going to get you off clay for now because we don't need clay at the moment. We will need it, but at the moment we don't. So, and then the next one will be the lumberjack base. That can go over there. So I will use Linda when she's finished that. What's that there? The trading outpost. I think we need that for the glass because I'm not seeing any glass. So we'll do that for the glass, but I don't know what needs to be traded into it. I have a feeling stone, which is going to be annoying for the objective. We just have to keep quarrying all of these stones once we've got the people. So after that we need a sawmill because that needs stones and planks. So it needs 2 planks. I want a winter house. I want to start putting winter houses down and get rid of these other houses. Or maybe I'll leave these houses and only new houses are the winter cabins. So how are they getting on there? They've done half of it. But there's not enough there. Right, okay. Linda, you have to go. We've got to build that because we need the logs. I probably should have put that down first. It's actually 3 of them. Not that we would have had enough anyway. Right, so she's got the logs up and running. We've got food. Right, come get your logs, please. Still 3. It's good they take it from the pile while they're waiting. Right, she's got enough for that. Start gathering the sticks. Oh, okay. You know what? I don't know if I don't want you chopping wood at the moment, actually. So you're jobless. Go there. And then we will recycle that. Recycle. Yeah. And then we will do a sawmill. Let's put that there. Okay. So you've got wood going there. Once this is built, I will then put you over to the sawmill. And then that should keep everybody nice and warm. And then we're obviously waiting for the coats and the winter cabins, but I've got to keep you alive. So after that, I think we will do that house first, just so we can start increasing the population a little bit. So is that built yet? 83%. Done. Great. Business as usual. Right, leave that, please. And then you can build that house after... Oh no, you're going to be doing the sawmill, aren't you? So I need somebody to build that house. But it needs sawmill anyway, so we'll leave her on there for now. Our rocks are going. 15 villagers are cold. We'll go to the fire pit. 14. Right, so that's going down now. So hopefully that should avoid any deaths from coldness, from the chill. What's she doing? So she's building the sawmill. Everybody is now nice and warm. Great. So we've got five kids. So that should add to our workforce soon. Trap is that built? I've only just finished that. So that should start making meat and skins that we'll need for the coats. The meat will go to the kitchen, so that's good for all purposes. I don't think we'll have a builder until the kids grow up. So what will they do? So we've got one building these, but that will, these houses. Oh, there we go. So you're going to do the house first. Don't do the house first because we needed that wood. So yeah, you can do that now. Because let me slow it down. Because we haven't finished the sawmill yet. Let me add an extra position there to get that finished off. because we want the sawmill, then we can have the house. And then up here, the trading post needs to start being built. So, are we going to get another kid grow up? Because that will help us out. Let's leave that as a position open. Yep, there we go. Another one's an adult. Martha. So we've got 2 people working on the sawmill at the moment, which is fine because I need those planks of wood to start. I'm worried we're going to run out of trees. We can't do forestry, can we? No. Okay. There's 2 that are growing there. I might add another cabin over here. But I'm just going to let the trees grow for now. Right, so the sawmill is built. Do that for a little while. And then I'm going to add a position in there. So that will either be the next child or her finishing this house, or we're taking somebody off the sawmill. But at the moment I'm going to leave 2 on the sawmill. And we need somebody back on the clay pit. I think that's good for now. So, stones we're working on. Ah, you finished them. Recycle that. So let's set up another quarry. Oh, we need a bridge. Six planks and 12 stones. Let's pause that. Although I think all the stones have been added to it. All the stones have been added to it. This might as well continue. But this is a priority. Because we need to get that bridge done. Okay. I somehow didn't notice that massive gap of water. I'm just hoping there's enough stones to get across that bridge. Because what was it needed? 5. So I might need to recycle this. Let's leave that for now. Just because if I have to recycle it, I don't want it built. They're toasty enough at the moment. And our sawmill is making planks, it should. I'll leave the 2 on there. Someone is working on that, so that's good. Otherwise I would have taken her off the clay. And our bridge is in progress. How are you doing? We've got a lot of logs, so just leave that as it is. Oh, I don't want you doing that. You're using resources. One unemployed. I can't add somebody else to the bridge. What do I want you doing instead then? I think that's okay for now. What was the other thing I needed? I'll put one person on the market. Start gathering those across. Because we are running out of food. And then I'll add these quarries. Not that you can get to them yet. Oh, I can't add them until they have access. Is there any more quarries over here? No. We've got 2 rocks there. Why do I have a feeling I'm going to run out? Let's recycle that. Because I wanted the rocks. I need 3. There's only 2 there that I can see. So let's just do that. We can always build a cabin in a bit. It's just what's important right now. The brickyard, we can start that. Just because I've got unemployed. And then these 2 will go to the quarry. We'll have a 3 person to do the trading post. Or the house. Maybe do 1 to quarry, 1 to trading post, 1 to house. But then again, I don't need 2 on clay and... Yeah, I'll take somebody off clay. Because I don't need clay and brickwork at this moment in time. Or do I just do normal houses? Because if I do brick houses, that seems to be quite an infinite resource. Yeah, I'll do brick houses. Because we're going to get coats. We can start that, can't we? Let's start with coats. And then we should be able to put the quarry in now. That covers all of those. So 1 quarry. And then I was going to get her off clay. I'll leave her on clay for now. If it is going to do the houses. And then let's get somebody on a trading post. I don't have any kids, do I? No. So let's have you off that for now. us build a house. But I want this one built first. So let's undo that for now. So once the coats are built, got somebody building that. And then we need to start getting down our stone roads. Oh, I should have taken her off that. Let's do a stone road there. Let's see how we get on for that. Is that a main objective? No, that's a secondary objective, isn't it? So once the stone roads are done, we'll take her off the roadworks office. Because we won't need that. And then we'll add another quarry in here. Right, our brickyard is up and running. Okay, so it does use sticks. But sticks, I think, are infinite as long as you have wood. So let's take her off there. So we have one unemployed. Let's put you on the clay pit. Because that can just get this. It can keep those bricks moving. Let's click that. Because we're almost at 20 days already. So it's like a quarter of our time. I don't know if any more trees will grow in this area. Without other trees around. So we may need to come up with another wood solution soon. I'm just going to leave the area where the trapper is. Because the denser that is, the better it's going to be for meat. Because how much has it got? Oh, it's got a good stash. Might start tapping into that wood afterwards. And you have your bricks. You're close, so you just need 4 more. And then that's in progress to be built. And then you can move on to the houses. I don't know if I should have done the house first. Because future population. What's she got left? More stones. So she's waiting, I think. Oh, that is operational. But we need a warehouse. So stones are being used there as well. Let's put a warehouse there. And I'm going to get rid of you from the market. You on that warehouse. Great. You've got 15 of those. And you've got your bricks. Great. So when this has got 12 bricks, I will move her on to doing this house and then she can go back to doing bricks afterwards. Because it's like you've got 13 there. It's almost built. Great, so we have coats being made. This trading post just needs more stones. We'll add another person to that position when we can. The market ideally needs somebody as well. How are you doing on the bricks? 4. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you off clay. Oh, you didn't go there. Did you go up to the trading post? Where did you go then? Oh, the market. Right, let's take you off the market. Right, so you're building the brick house. You're on the brickyard, and then we'll add that. So when she finishes the house, she can move over there. She's got enough bricks there. Great. That is all sorted. How many people go in those houses? 6. So I'll add another house in a bit, but that should give us 5. The opportunity for 5 babies. I should have started that earlier, because you need to get production going. Food situation is not great. Let's add a position there. Because I think we started around 100, so we're at a quarter of that. And if we're going to grow the population, then we need to manage that. So there's warmth, they've got warmth. They have meat coming in here as well now. Takes 2 veggies, meats, eggs, cooks them into a stew. Eggs I don't think we can get. We can do a windmill and a bakery. But it needs wheat. We don't have wheat. And I don't think we can get wheat. Right. There we go. A baby. This food situation is a bit worrying. This is a farm. So, what's the difference between a farm and a greenhouse? Because I'm sure it said greenhouse in here. That needs glass. Stone. And it needs beets. Which is fine. Right, so we're at 25 days, 26 days. Let's just go slow for a second. I still got 2 people on here. No, got 1. We're out of wood. Let's build a lumberjack's base here. Why is it so big? And then I think let's get you off there to do that. Let's take you off the clay pit because we'll stop construction for now. Have we got jackets? 1. But they should start using them for for the population. That's been built, so that's fine. Oh, I still got 2 people on the sawmill. Do I need the sawmill? I don't think I do at the moment. So let's take you all off there. Let's put 2 people to help out there quickly. And 1 to help out. No, not the clay pit. Is that... Oh, I didn't mean to do a clay pit there. Lumberjack base. That makes more sense. Right, so I've used up my workers again. Right, let's speed through that. Right, we've got a bit of food in, so we must have had a harvest. Trading post has been built. Exports animal skins and imports glass and wheat. No, I want glass panels. And 2 babies born. Okay, great. So the stone resources are going to this pathway, which is oh, it is a main objective. 30 tiles of stone road. So we continue doing that, and we'll continue doing that. Just pause a second. Right, let's continue this. So we're still not made any progress with the glass panels yet, but I think if we get that in, she takes those codes. That will really help us, because, yeah. So at the moment there's 17 there. So I don't know what she's doing. Okay, she's brought 1. Right, so just continue with those panels, because then they can help with the farms. Because we need them to we can build more farms. Right, that's the plan. So I don't want you to use more than you need to. So finish. Yeah, so when she's finished with that. Right, okay. Sorry, bit scattered thoughts. I don't have anyone on the sawmill. That's fine. I'm gonna take you off that because I don't know if we need wood at the moment. So we have 1 unemployed. So let's build another quarry. Quarry there. And I've got all you on that warehouse. That's where my people are. So I don't need you all on that warehouse, but let's start by helping helping the gathering. Right. And then I'm trying to think, where else do we need people? Because that's gonna be... Let's get somebody on the food market. Then we've got an extra person on there that we don't really need. Should I plop down another quarry? Let's do it. And that covers all of the stones. Because this one covers there. Yeah. So all of those rocks are covered. Now. Food is a problem. We've got 3 in there. At what point does it trade? Do I need another trapper's hut? Oh, he's elder. No. He looked like he was elder. He's about to turn into an elder, I think. I think we don't need another trapper's hut right now. But I am... Oh, the food's gone up a little bit. I'm a bit concerned about the food. Is this house full now? The baby was born. So, we've got 2 houses available. So where are the spaces? So there's a 3 bed there and a 3 bed there. So let's leave that because I don't want them working there. I'd rather take a position in the trading post. So has that gone? Because you're not going to get more resources. Because there is plenty there. There's 18. Another baby's born, so there's 1 space. Oh no, that's all the spaces. Because they don't go into the count until they're children. Right, how are we doing on the objective? So 41 coats. And then we've got to work on happiness. So let's do the playground. Let's get the playground in to give some fun. That uses 9 logs. How many logs have we got in here? None. Did that quarry use all those logs? So get those logs. And then we can make the playground. Soon. Sun's ruining my vision on this. And another baby was born. I haven't got the room to house that baby. So that's 4. So if she just gets rid of those trees, and then that is done. Right, we have... Let's slow down a second. 40% of that road is done. So... let's do that, and then that should be it, maybe? No, we're going to need more. I'm gonna need more, but do that for now. Because if we get her finished there, then that frees up another workspace. Oh, here comes the hot air balloon. So how many was it there? 8. And it's given us glass. So then what do I swap it for? When I've got all the glass I need, do I get a farm or do I swap it for wheat and do the bakery? I think I might go for the bakery. That glass has nowhere to go. Can it go into my warehouse? I have 24 glass panels. Where do I put them? It is a construction material. I should be able to put it in there. Maybe it needs to be offloaded on here before it is detected. Another baby was born. Right, can we stop having babies? I'm fine with the amount we've got. We're at a suitable situation for sustainable population. So that looks like it's going to be 5. Okay, they count when they're sitting there. I can't pop it in there. Right, I'll have to leave that for now. Just let it do what it needs to do. Right, these trees I think we're done with. I want to get the playground up and running. Yeah, we've got enough now. So if you can go build the playground. And then you go back to the market. Let's speed through that a little bit. Because then that should increase our happiness. Because, yeah, fun and zen. Wellness. Wellness, then get Zen Garden. Or Fitness Park. Let's go to Zen Garden. Let's put that here. Because then those should help those 2 areas, and then community is a little weak, but I'll go with the one that's the lowest at the time. So at the moment it's fun. The wheat they kind of probably want for the brewery. Right, everything is plodding along. So we need 3 more missions with that trading post. So she'll go help out the trading post afterwards. Jackets are almost done. How are we looking at stock? That seems to be maintaining around 17, 18. But we've got no food. You can't use those glass panels. The playground has been built. Immediately used by 2 people. Let's see if that goes up a bit. Yeah, the food situation is not great. And housing can be a problem. But if I had more houses, then I'm going to have more people, and I don't want more people. Because I think we've got 23, because I think I'm still a baby. That playground didn't do much for the fun. Let's just speed through a little bit. Even more rock for that. Oh, and that pathway is done. So, what are we at? 70% for it. Let's do that. See if that finishes that off. And we're halfway through. Our objectives are over halfway, so that's good. The Zen garden is built. This happiness is a bit of a pain. It just takes a little while to see, yeah, for it to have a gain. So, fun has gone up a little bit. I need to do something about this food. £6 pain, so that's a whole stash for that. Then we're going to need it for the windmill anyway, waiting for the hot air balloon. Right. We've got to have 3 of you on there. It just needs to get that glass in. And then community. So we've got the open kitchen, which is not fully functional at the moment. Press needs paper now. Communal plaza, let's do that. That's 7 planks of wood, we've got 20, so that should be good. Let's take you off the warehouse for now. You can build that quickly. And then that should allow for that community. Funds going up, so Zen should go up soon, I think. And we had our next thing. Right. So we have, let's add some to the market, because then that will help bring food back. And I guess add positions there, because this hunger is a problem. But we have meat here, so why are they not bringing the meat back? Is meat turned on here? It is. So hopefully that helps now, because then the open kitchen person isn't going back and forth so much with the farms. Not that there's any food at the farms. I'll lean back some. The villager died of old age. Okay. That's fine. I just don't know what their position was. Right, we've got food. So please eat before you starve. We have jackets. And the next hot air balloon should be going soon. I'm keeping an eye on this road. $86. Right, it is hunger that is a problem. Fitness park. I will put it there. So let's get rid of that, and then it will fit there. She can help with that. Oh, where did that job go? They shouldn't have come to those anyway, yeah? Right, David has come to recycle that. Great. How are we doing on food? 5. But only about half of them are hungry. Right, I can put the fitness park there now. And the stone... Right, we're going to need a few more, so... Let's plan that now. Because I'm hoping that should be it, that those 4 areas we need coats are done, so let's get you out of there. And... Are you starting on the park? Yeah, you're starting on the park. Another villager became an adult. That's fine. How are we doing on happiness? The community plaza we added there, didn't it? We have 13 planks left. You'll be using 10, so we've got 3 planks. 3 planks. We've only got 30 days. But we've done the main objectives, so let's leave that. Essentially. There's a greenhouse. Or do I want to have a trapper hut? They've got so much meat there. Two veggies, meats, or eggs. We need the veggies. But we've got nowhere to put another greenhouse. Nothing there? No. Need to get rid of those 2 trees. Those 3 trees. What do we need? Sticks. Just because then I can put the thing there. Oh, my eyes are itchy. Put the greenhouse there. So it's happiness. So that should sort of zen. Let's add another playground. Because we're not going to get that in. So add a playground. Have you got the glass? I want them to continue just because if I use 6 glass on this greenhouse there, it's going to cause a problem. So 3 people died of old age. Okay, we've done our thingy objectives. So, if I use that glass now, is that going to do it? We'll see. Let's let them keep adding to it just in case. Right, we need somebody at the fitness plaza. So we do that. It's only happiness that we need. We don't need more rocks, so let's get you guys off there. Because I need to get people on this food. that playground. So the playground is being built. 2 babies were born. You're not helping my food situation. So I've got 16 hungry. That has meat. But where is... crops? 6, so that should go soon. Or do I switch it for wheat? But I don't know what that does to my stockpile. Let's have the first bit return, and then I'm going to swap it, because I can then get another food source going and still build that greenhouse. Okay. I don't think I need any more for then. That's still being built, so I'm hoping that will just sort out the fun, and then it's just food we need to sort out. Right, so let's change this to wheat. And then, in the meantime, I can build... These buildings are so big. Can I not move that sign? Build the windmill. How much clay do I have in there? 6. So I need somebody working the clay. Martha's coming to work clay. And then we've got 5 stones, and we still got stones being brought in. And the playground is built. Right, so Zen is fine, or health wellness is fine. Face the sun seems to have helped. Okay, a baby has been born. Or do I just go for the brewery? Other position there, because if she dies, then we're gonna lose. Someone in that position. Wellness is dropping in and out. We only have 22 days. So, you've just planted new crops. So how are we out of food already? That does not make sense. Or are they just going straight for the crops? Rather than letting me cook it. that second playground isn't doing much. It would seem anyway. But without the food, because I don't think they need to be perfect, but that food definitely needs to be higher. What is it? Satisfy happiness. That doesn't mean 100%, does it? Right, that can be recycled. That is being built. That needs 4 more clay. We've got 5 there, so you may leave that position. And that position has been opened up as well. They got nowhere to load that from. Missing resources. You have resources. Or is it because you can't use this glass? I don't think they can unload it. Right, that playground seems to be somewhat effective. I don't know where to store that glass. Ivan. Oh, I want to remove you from that job. I'll click on you. There we go. So if you build that greenhouse, and I'm hoping that helps with food. They seem to be doing a little bit better on food. No, let me take you off that quarry, because we don't need quarry. Add an extra person to the food seems to have helped a little bit there. The windmill has been built. Right, let's. I'm not having you on the windmill because I don't think that's actually gonna help. I'd rather put in our resources to the farm. Right, let me look at the job mode. So I've got 2 people in the market. I don't need 2 people in the market. Bonfire, fine. Trapper's hut, yeah. Let's leave that like that. Right, that's good. Let's put all our resources into the farms. and the kitchen. So everything's in food. We're at 91% happiness. So I think if we just get our food higher, and we just have somebody in the kitchen. But that market, I need to keep somebody on the market. 17 are hungry. I'm wondering if we clear those hungers. Then that might help. We don't need you on the warehouse. 3 people are hungry. 97. 96. Yeah, I think if we clear those 3 hungers, we're okay. And we've gone backwards. But it's fine, because we've got 14 days left. 6 hungry. Come on. 95%. I don't think there's much else I can do. There we go. Success. Okay, that was manageable, but we did it. Yay. Right, I'm going to move on to the next level.